Hi guys, it's Johnny here and I'm going to go through why your emails may not be converting. Look, no one said writing emails was easy. Actually, I think a lot of people have said writing emails is easy. It's just typing out an email. But there's a huge difference between sending an email to a load of people and sending an email and actually getting sales from it. The good news is, the more you write those emails that you may be getting rejections from, or sometimes not even getting anyone coming back to you on, the more results you're going to get. In other words, the more you do it, the better you'll become. But at the end of the day, that doesn't really help you. So here are my tips on how you can shorten the learning curve and get those results a lot faster. Over time, you're going to learn that the systems you use will either make or break your business. So try to use systems that will make you more efficient when it comes to writing these emails out. This may be harsh to say, but at the end of the day, this is the main reason why people don't get results with their emails. And that is, your content is just not good. Your copy is boring. It doesn't actually have anyone that is actually speaking to. You're just generalizing everything. Everyone who receives the email feels like you're not tailoring the email for them. They think you're just talking to everyone. Now, this may sound like a great idea, especially if you're sending the email to thousands of people. But let me tell you, if you're getting 1% or 0% replies from 1,000 people, was it really time well spent? I don't think so. It's much better to spend your time on crafting out an email that's either going to target a group of people or target the people individually and get a much higher reply rate than just spamming an email to everyone. No one really wants to be dragged through the boring ramblings of a random person on email. Yeah, this is what baffles my mind when I receive random emails like that. At the end of the day, I don't know you. So why have you wasted our first time meeting each other, the first time we're interacting, on telling me random stuff that isn't really relevant to me? Doesn't really make sense. If you want to build a tribe of people in your emails, then you need to make sure you show that you care. The best way to show that you care is actually to prepare and research first before you send your emails out. It's your job to distill information in the style, tone, and language that your audience likes to hear it. And I'm sure they don't like hearing random stuff. Keep on top of what's trending in your community and always try and put your own little spin on it with your content. In other words, what I'm really saying to you is spice up what you're writing. Put a little bit of your branding into your writing. That way people will remember you. Another common mistake as to why your emails are not converting is that your CTAs are just way too vague. Now, I'm sure you hear this all the time, CTA, 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 but the reason you're hearing it so often is because CTAs are important. They're needed. People need to be directed on what to do next. It's not because your audience is stupid. It's only because at the end of the day, there's so many options out there that as soon as they get to the end of your content, they may just scroll to another piece of content or they may just go to another email. It's always best to just be like, hey, seeing as you've gone through this, do you want to have a call with me or do you want to see this product? You're giving them an option, and because your option will come up first, it's more likely that they're going to pick your option. So just use your CTAs correctly. Another reason could really be that your subject line isn't really enticing. Now, subject lines are a little bit tricky sometimes, but you don't have to do too much guesswork over time. Once you start doing your email marketing, start A/B testing different subject lines for your brand. The best way to do this is to use one subject line per week. Look at the results at the end of the month and then compare them week by week. Use the ones that are more effective and stop using the ones that get you the least amount of results. That way you can get the best kind of subject lines for your brand. I'm not gonna lie to you and say every high converting subject line works for every brand. That would be silly. Another great way of getting good results with your subject line is to think about your prospects and the people receiving this email before you send it. Think, does this get them to think, I want to click this before you send it? Does this add value to the reader's life? If it doesn't, and if it's a pointless email, don't send it. This way, it helps you keep concise. Also, another great tip is to get inspiration from email newsletters that you're subscribed to that you actually like seeing. Just think, how did they hook you in? You will probably find that these emails have things like big discounts, buzzwords in the title, or it's talking about a current event. Start thinking about things like that before you start sending your emails, and then try out these techniques and see if they work for you. Another really common reason why your emails aren't converting is that your images just don't match the message in the email itself. There's something a bit disjointed about having two different ideas that don't really make sense next to each other. And that can happen a lot when you use the wrong messaging with the wrong images. If you don't ensure that they're on the same page, then it can be kind of off-putting to the person reading your email. And this is one of those things you definitely need to start sense checking before you put it out there. Because the wrong image with the right message can definitely confuse people. From my experience, the reason this happens is lack of preparation. If you don't prepare your emails by checking what images you want to add to it, or by knowing what your email is about before you start writing it, you are prone to just put random stuff in it. So save yourself the trouble of getting either blacklisted or people just ignoring your email, and actually source images before you start writing. Or at least make sure you collect the relevant images while you're actually doing your email. Doing this is amazing at painting the right picture for your reader, and also will get your conversions up. Now, the next point I have when it comes to your conversion rates being so low is you're not segmenting your email list. And it's obvious sometimes when you receive a random email from someone that wasn't really meant for you. It's usually down to the fact that the email list isn't segmented the way it should be. In layman's terms, segmenting really just helps you send the right message to the right people. It also really helps you with getting less unsubscribes as well, and being put on the blacklist less. When you segment your list correctly, you're giving yourself the highest chance of success, because what you are doing is you're making sure you're sending a relevant message to the relevant people. And at the same time, this works wonders at getting you more clients. At the end of the day, the possibilities are endless when you start fine-tuning and making sure you are getting the right amount of conversions with your emails. Now, at this point of the video, you're probably wondering, what do I do next? How do I get better with my email marketing? What inbound sources can I use? I've got something for you. If you check out the video up here, you'll see my list of really great phrases you can put in your emails that will get you amazing conversion rates. Go and just try it out. Trust me, they work wonders. As usual, I'm Johnny, and I'm here to give everyone more information on email marketing, lead generation, and inbound marketing. Catch you next time.